Good morning, children. Welcome to our next class. In today's class, we are going to learn about how to grow the plants. And you all know very well, the plants are very useful for us. In lower classes, you learned about the importance of plants and how the plants are useful for us and the different things which we get from the plants. You learned very well, right? So, because of the oxygen which plants provide us, and they are giving us food, they are mainly giving us pulses, cereals, and so many things. That's why we are also calling them plants are our green friends, right? So, now we will see if we want to grow a new plant, what are the things we need. Before knowing that, definitely the answer is seeds. To grow new plants, we need some healthy seeds. When you see the seed structure, you can identify a coat-like structure outside the seed, which is called as seed coat. So every seed is having a coat outside, which is known as seed coat. And inside the seed coat, the edible part is present, the white color leafy part, which is edible part, called as cotyledon. So seed coat is the outer layer, and inside the seed coat, cotyledons are present. Some seeds are having a single cotyledon, like rice, wheat. These seeds you cannot open into two equal parts. That means they are the examples for single cotyledon. That's why they are also known as monocots. So some examples for monocots are rice, wheat, maize. These all are examples for monocots. That means they are having only a single cotyledon inside them. At the entrance of the seed, a scar is present. A small tiny opening will be where the opening is present, that's known as scar. So with the help of this scar, the seed absorbs water and minerals from the plant and it grows into like a baby plant. So the part where it is present near to the scar is called as embryo. So this part is known as embryo. So from the embryo, a baby plant develops. So growing embryo need food. So it is taking food from the cotyledon. So the cotyledons are supplying food for growing plants. And testa are the seed coat giving protection to the seed when it is not sown inside the soil. So this is about monocot seed, children. Now we will see how the dicot seed will be. What's the difference between a dicot seed and the monocot seed, we'll see now. So as we discussed, this is the picture of monocot, seed coat outside and cotyledon and the baby plant inside. Same way in dicot seeds, two cotyledons are present. You can open this into two parts equally, like groundnut, peas, and beans are the examples of dicot seeds. So, in dicot seeds, two cotyledons are present, and as usual, seed coat is also present, and near the scar, embryo is also present. And these two cotyledons will supply food for growing embryo. This process is same in monocots and dicots. Only the difference between monocot and dicot, monocots have single cotyledon whereas dicots have two cotyledons. That's the only difference, children. And now, when the embryo starts growing, first the root system develops and then shoot system develop. A radicle, a part called as radicle. From the radicle, the root system develops first. Radicle, root. Both words. So from the radicle, the root system develops, and from the plumule, the shoot system develops. Now we will see few examples of dicot seeds like peas, groundnuts. These all are dicot seeds, which we can open this into two cotyledons, and they too have seed coat and cotyledons. All the parts are same in monocots and dicots. Only the difference, monocots have only single cotyledon, whereas dicots have two cotyledons. So whenever we are growing plants, we need to grow this from the seeds. So when we sow the seeds in soil, they need some warmness. This warmth they will take from the sunlight. And you also learned that every seed has a scar here with a little hole. They are absorbing the water. So they absorb the water through the scar, and with the help of warmth, the seed coat gets break and the embryo develops the radicle first. From the radicle, the root system grows. In first step, the root system develops from the radicle. To develop root system, the seed need water and also warmness. Both it's taking from the environment and it starts growing. After the root system develops, then the embryo which is there inside start developing the plumule. Meanwhile, the cotyledons are supplying food for growing baby plant. Our growing embryo gets food from cotyledons. As soon as the root system completely developed,